All right. So, my students have an assignment where they need to create some hard surface and soft surface objects. So I figured I'd start off with some basic um, designs and show them how to get more detailed and things like that. So I'm doing this in Max because I just prefer Max over the what over Maya. And so basically, I'm going to just start with a tabletop. Now, when you do this, you want to build your objects um, in parts that make sense to you. So what I mean by that is, I'm building kind of a Gothic tabletop here, and the first and foremost thing that I'm doing right off the bat is I'm just starting off with a basic, block, and that's my tabletop. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom down and I'm going to go into the uh, turn this into an editable poly. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to add some height and width segments on there. And so you can see easily 3 by 3. And so then what I'm going to do is go into, convert this to an editable poly, right click, and simply grab the vertices in the middle and scale them outward like so. And go here, grab these in the middle and scale them outward as well. So I'm just going to rough in the size, um, and that's my initial start of my tabletop. And then from there, what I'm going to do is go into here, and I've got my initial thing. I'm going to right click and go inset, and the inset will take me roughly something like that. And I'm going to then really quickly go into my modeling tools here, and I can pull this toolbar down here like so. And then what I'm going to do is just basically create a loop here. So and actually no, let's see here, modeling loops. So I'm going to insert an edge loop here. Oops. I'm in the wrong. Should be in edge mode. There we go. Alright, that's a little bit better. Okay, so now that I'm in edge mode, I can just insert an edge loop here. I'm not doing it right. Come on. And then I'm just going to take this and move it off to here. And I'm going to, oops, insert an edge loop again. And rough it around the same size. And then probably do 2 more here. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm thinking about the process of the way things are constructed here. Oops. I'm going to undo this. So I'm just going to grab that and insert that and move that over here. And one more. Oops. One more. And I'm just going to kind of put it here. And that looks relatively decent. So now what I'm going to do is go back in my polygon mode, grab this loop. I just held shift and clicked, and then I can right click and extrude, and I'm just going to extrude this outward and downward. As you can see, I've started with a table set here, and then what I'm going to do is go into my edge where I can just hit 2 and oops, double click we go, and I'm going to just kind of square these edges here. This one's a little bit more narrow, so get those pretty close. Same thing here. Just going to extrude that over, and I'm going to extrude this over like so. And then with this, I'm going to go into polygon mode, grab, and holding in Control, I'm simply going to grab these out, and then I'm going to extrude that, but I'm going to do it instead by local, and actually no, by polygon here. And of course I'm not going to extrude it that far out. And this is my intro there. And then what I'm going to do is grab these outer edges here, and I just need to remember to hold in. Oops, something went wrong here. Let's make sure this is proper. And then there, that's what I need to do. And then basically go in, grab these outer polygons here, and I'm just going to inset that like so. And what I'm going to do is, since I've got all four of these selected, I should just be able to, oops, we're going to have to do this a little bit differently here. So I'm going to simply grab these, and let's actually just extrude it inward here. So we're going to go negative this time. And that looks okay, I think. So there is my tabletop. And I can, tweak and play, and, if I wanted a little bit thicker, I can grab the thickness here. What I can do is, let me just go front and right click, and I'm just hitting F for front. And I want a thicker top here. Then I'm going to go into edge mode, grab, just double click on these to get the outer edges here. And then I'm going to chamfer this, and we're going to do not that many. Let's see here. Let's do 2, but we're just going to chamfer it so that it's small, like so. And so there is my tabletop. Now it looks odd because we're in an orthographic, so I'm going to hit P for perspective again. And now I can go in this. Now, if you're not comfortable with the just single viewport, by all means, Alt W, go back to this and work in 4 viewports and kind of work to make it work. So there's my tabletop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to, with that piece done, you always want to label your stuff like so. So there's my tabletop. And then the next piece I'm going to make is the legs. So I'll do that in the next video.